Hey everyone, Tony Dragon here, and I'm sorry I've been gone for a while, no uploads for a while, because I was helping someone through a tough time. They were being evicted, and that cut into my time heavily. But I want to make it up to you guys by powering through all the stuff I've been missing out on, and a bunch of other stuff I've been wanting to get to. And yeah, so first off, I'm here with two videos, DBX. I have not been keeping up with this, mainly because the first one did not impress me, because it was heavily lacking in terms of animation and just overall appeal. But hopefully it starts to get better. I mean, this one is Master Chief versus Jango Fett, Halo versus Star Wars, which is a pretty interesting battle. I am interested in seeing that. And the next one is Ronald McDonald versus Colonel Sanders, which is, I feel, is more comedic, which I think this one should go for if it wants to stand out from something like 1 Minute Melee or Death Battle before it. You know, just really just give us outrageous and nonsensical battles. You might just find an audience for that. Because we do kind of come to Death Battle and 1 Minute Melee mainly for the amazing fight sequences. But if you give us an amazing, if you give us amazing comedy, or at least comedic writing, you might be able to stand out, and that could probably help DBX in the long run. But probably not. Maybe I'm looking too much, or maybe I'm hoping too much into DBX. But anyway, let's start this DBX. I don't really know what to call it. Like this battle. Master Chief versus Jango Fett. All right, 3, 2, 1. No rules, just bloodshed. Whew. Yeah, here we go. Jetpack! Oof! Yeah, Master Chief was kind of limited in mobility. But he might have the advantage in combat, so Jango Fett's really screwing himself over here, getting close. Ooh! Again, jetpack! Oh, nice. Damn, Master Chief's getting beat around like a piñata. Oh. Where did he get the lightsaber? Ah, I got my own. God, I hate everyone, who runs to get those swords and just... Cousins always did that to me. Got the swords and then just kept running up to me and killing me with those things. Oh, nice! Uh-oh. Woo! Holy shit.
Hell yeah! That was an awesome no rules, no analysis, just bloodshed match. Remember to come back every 2 weeks for a new DBX. And of course, sponsors get to watch before anybody else, so click the link in the description below and sign up for a 30-day free trial.
Okay, real quick, I want to see...
2 weeks for a new...
yeah, so it's just for fun, that's why I feel like this one will be able to stand out, not really get much hate or any controversy, because it's just for fun, guys. There's no analysis, there's no who would win, like who would have what. Because it made sense, like, why would Jango Fett have a lightsaber in the first place? Because it'd be fucking awesome. So that's why, I think DBX has a lot of potential to be a great show. But they just have to take it in the right direction. And I think that they might be doing that. Yeah, this is a great fight. I can tell, like, the animation is not as good as something like Death Battle or 1 Minute Melee, but it makes sense because, they're not gonna throw everything they have at it on the first season, first try, because it's a huge risk. create an original, kind of a spin-off, I suppose. Spin-offs never really get much love, and I'm sad about that, because there have been a lot of spin-offs that actually do prove themselves to be much better than the original, and they get cut short because, what held it back was that there wasn't much traction, behind it. And not enough financial support, not enough characters, not enough, what's the word? Not enough. It's one of those moments where the word escapes. Ow. Not enough reveal, I suppose? That can't be the right word I was thinking of. But not enough people see it because they think it's going to suck from episode 1 because they think it's a spin-off. And yeah, it's just one of those things. But yeah, I'm kind of glad, I guess that Master Chief won. And of course, yeah, there are going to be a lot of jokes about, isn't this just 1 minute melee without a time limit? Isn't this just 2 minute melee without the time, do I just call this 2 minute melee? Yeah, there are going to be a lot of jokes like that. Honestly, I feel at this point 1 minute melee actually does put some thought into who would win. This feels just like, just boomstick with 2 action figures, like boom, 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 boom. Yeah. And now I just want to think that he does. This is all just the machinations of Boomstick in his private quarters or in his trailer, just like boom, boom, boom. When the death battle actually does come out, it's just like Boomstick, get out here now. It's just like, what? Boomstick, you're playing with the action figures again? No. I just want to imagine that's what it's going on. Anyway, the next one is Ronald McDonald versus Colonel Sanders. Again, if they go for comedy, I think the show can really, succeed. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Just bloodshed. Here we go.
Perfect.
What? Why is Colonel Sanders dead? Jesus Christ. Fuck your burger.
Here we go.
This is just so ridiculous. It's awesome. All fighting in the pipes. I loved going into those when I was a kid. I would always use those ones at Chuck E. Cheese to hide from the animatronics. Fucking hated those guys. Creepy as hell. What the hell? McDonald Land. Oh, that's. I remember that show. Oh my god, that was so long ago. I actually bothered to actually. I think I bought the DVDs. He's a ninja! Eesh.
That fight was everything I ever dreamed it could be. Wait, don't leave the video. Master Chief versus Jango Fett is up right now.
Ah. No. So yeah, right there, Boomstick confirmed it. It's like, it's just his little imagination, just his little world, just like boom, 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 boom. It's just him, just throwing 2 action figures together, just seeing who to win in his mind. Yeah, it was very funny. I mean, like I said, the very concept itself was hilarious. You know, they really went for some comedic writing, and again, that can really help it succeed. But yeah, Colonel Sanders. I mean, I know the actual guy is dead. But I think this is more like, because here's the thing, Colonel Sanders, if you know about him, has a very high, has had very high expectations for food. Because when he created the original Kentucky Fried Chicken, he really put his heart and soul into it, and then eventually sold it to someone else. And what is sad, however, is the new owners of Kentucky Fried Chicken changed the recipe. They did, or at least they changed in how they acquire, how they make the ingredients to inform the recipe. Because later on, Colonel Sanders made a big deal about what Kentucky Fried Chicken was going with, his food. He hated what Kentucky Fried Chicken had become, even going so far as to start up his own restaurant again, following his strict guidelines of how the food should be made, or at least what the food should be, trying to keep up the quality. I didn't know about that until I did some research. Someone brought it up to me, and I did research, and I was just taken. I was shocked. Obviously, the restaurant isn't as well known as Kentucky Fried Chicken, which makes me kind of sad because here's a guy who really believes in creating quality. I don't want to call it fast food, but it kind of is. He's trying to create quality, food, and his original creation, which has been, I suppose you can say, bastardized in his eyes, is still, overtaking him in popularity. It's like his name is gonna be forever dragged through the mud with KFC. No matter how much he was outspoken against KFC, and when you think about it that way, that's kind of really sad. Ronald McDonald. I mean, as a kid, I always liked him. Even going so far as watching the show, with the Hamburglar and I think it was Griddle. And then there was McDonaldland, and I think he had the Ronald McDonald car, and then he had a house, and he would always, go out and I don't know if it was like adventure or missions or something like that. It was a long time ago. Jesus Christ, the fact that I even remember that there was a show at all is amazing. It's just like it's just like when Death Battle reminded me. He's like, oh yeah, there was a Donkey Kong show. I used to watch that, and again, I did not remember any songs from Donkey Kong. Thank you, brain. Thank you, because I legitimately do not remember anything, close to music in Donkey Kong. That was so weird to learn. Just like shit. My mind really did save me, I guess. But yeah, I mean, eventually I got kind of, over Ronald McDonald, just like whatever. I've just gone to McDonald's for the food. Don't really care about this whole franchise war or mascot thing, which is weird because I do believe mascots would help a lot in many aspects. Because if you look at Japan, they have mascots for everything, and that kind of helps sell things. I want to imagine it's like we should have mascots for everything. But then at the same time, just like I don't really care much for Colonel Sanders or Ronald McDonald anymore. So, yeah, like I said, DBX has a lot of potential. It does have a lot of potential. I think it can become a good show that that stands out from the other kind of battle, internet shows they have right now. If they continue with this path, it could really be great. Comedic writing, just funny situations, and overall just have fun with it. Go crazy. Do some of the most insane things you can do. I will say animation-wise, yeah, you can tell it's poor quality, but it's because of that they were allowed more fluidity with the movements. They weren't so stiff as some of the sprites in 1 Minute Melee or Death Battle still kind of are, because there was less quality put into it. You know, the frames they can put in there was just more simple to draw, and just kind of just allow them to pull off these more kind of fluid movements. You know, it's the best way to describe it. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I guess the next time I see you guys will be for whatever the next DBX battle is gonna be, which I think that might be coming out soon, because it's already been a week since this one, McDonald's versus KFC was put up, so it might be soon. So until then, I'm Tony Dragon, and bye bye.